Dr. Linda Amerson holds a doctorate degree in trichology and has over 25 years of experience as an award-winning hair care professional. She is considered a renowned expert on healthy hair care, alopecia, and maladies of the scalp, and is often featured as a guest columnist in various national and international hair magazines.
Sound like it. Feel like this is Soul Train. Sponsored by Proline.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Amerson from Ask Dr. Amerson Radio Show. Welcome if this is your first time tuning in. This is another Wednesday. We are bringing you another informative topic. And I have in studio Mr. Entrepreneur, Mr. Returning Guest. He is not new to my show. This is Percy Bryant. Give you a new name.
Percy Ray Bryant, the entire third.
Okay. Well, welcome to
back.
Amerson. Absolutely. It's been 7 years since I've been a host on DFWI Radio Show. So thanks to Teron and starting off with Miss Pearl for bearing with me and navigating through this process as a radio host.
Congratulations.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, before we get started, I would like to give my healthy hair care tip of the day. So the last time I was talking about shampooing the hair during the winter season. That's very, very important because your hair and scalp holds an odor. So I'm going to reiterate again for those of you who may not have heard that. Just as when you do not bathe or shower, your body has an odor. So when you wait weeks and months and do not shampoo your hair and scalp, there is an odor that accumulates. So over the years, I've had some patients who have come in and oh my goodness, the odor is just very profound, especially if there were scarves or hats or even wigs and you remove it. That odor is very, very profound. So please shampoo your hair and scalp during the winter season. You have options. You can shampoo it yourself, warm up your bathroom. You can go to a salon, allow them to shampoo and condition your hair and scalp very thoroughly. Or you can go to a beauty school, which is very affordable, and allow them to shampoo and condition your hair. Even if you do not get any type of style, it's very affordable to go to a beauty school for that service. Another tip I would like to give is you need to moisturize your hair during the winter season. Just as your skin gets dry and you need a moisturizer to hydrate your skin, your scalp and hair needs a moisturizer. Now, many of you are confused that you need to use oil on your scalp for a moisturizer. You need oil for different scalp conditions, and it also lubricates the scalp. But when it comes to dryness, you need a moisturizer for your hair and scalp. So that is my healthy hair care tip of the day.
I think I jotted that down right here.
Okay, very good. Even for you males who do not have hair, you need to moisturize your scalps as well.
Does that work on this
On
too?
the beard, absolutely.
That's what I was like. I was sitting there like, that helps.
Yes.
Because I get flaky too.
Absolutely. Okay, so today's topic, we're going to get into this conversation.
Uh-oh.
This is about marketing and branding in the beauty profession. Marketing and branding in the beauty profession. So we would like to start with, let's talk about a headshot first.
Headshots?
Headshots. The
Headshots
importance
or
of
3G shots?
Okay.
You know, I've been working around the hair community for a while, and I've seen some catastrophes. People will not get outside of themselves. And what I don't understand in the hair community are people that provide a service to beautify and make people look beautiful don't understand that you cannot send me a picture from your 3G, 4G, 5G. It shoots high definition phone. It does not work. It does not work. It does not resonate across the board. It just not. So I've seen it. I've seen it over and over and over. I don't understand. Just like, for instance, Bronner Brothers just ended. You know, you're out networking and you want people to understand that you're in this community of professionalism, and you send out something that is not professional, but you want to be a pro hairstylist, but you're not giving out pro work. It's incredibly awful. I'm sorry. You know, there's a difference. There's a difference between, well, you know, there's also a difference between a good photographer and a photographer.
Yes.
It makes a difference.
It makes a difference.
What you put out is what you get back.
Okay.
And the biggest thing, I talk to other graphic guys about this one, this is the one that bothers me. You charge for a service, you charge real good for your service. But when a person charges you for a service that you need to make your product look good and professional, you forget that you charge for a service, because you could never afford that person's service that's going to do you right, but you want to charge that person for that service that you provide. So where's the balance?
Okay. That's a very, very good point. So those of you who are listening today that are in the beauty industry, you know, don't try to get discounts for someone else's services. That's basically what he's saying. Because you don't like people to ask you for a discount. Now, if you choose to give them a discount, that's different. But if someone asks you for a discount, some of you really have a problem with that. I know I have a problem, and I do have people who ask me for a discount. But no, I know my worth, I know my service, and I know that I invested in the education in order to be able to charge the prices that I charge. Okay.
And I think with you, and just like me, you've been around long enough, and if you've had people that you work with for a while, you formulate a way to say, not this is for you price. You've already calculated, okay, you've been with me 5, 10, 15 years, and I know how much you come back and back and back. You can formulate that special pricing when you project it, but you don't, I hate this word. Oh, for you it's this. No. Because if I give it to you for this, then he's going to want it for this, because you keep on saying it that way, because now you sound like a bazaar. You sound like a swap meet versus, again, a professional service.
Okay. Absolutely. Okay, so that's the headshot. Get a professional headshot. Selfies, would you say 3G, 4G, 5G?
Yeah, and the reason for a professional shot, what they fail to realize is, okay, social media is at a smaller resolution. But when you get to printed material, a business card, okay, it's 3x2. That's a little small. But when you're going to do a magazine ad, you're going to do 4x6 half page, that image gets bigger. So for the more people that are doing pop-up shops now, or they setting up booths, they have hair product, that goes into, I'm 6'3.5", 6'4". A pop-up banner is about 6'8". That picture now stretches and stretches and stretches. Okay, for the people that are really doing big budget projects, or really branding, having events, seminars, and you have sponsors, it goes to a billboard that is this wide by this wide. That photo that you took now looks like a fuzzy piece of film. So now there's no structure in it. It's all pixelated. And you want people to support you and buy from you, but they can't even read it. And they can't even see it. And again, they can't even see the hair, the beard, the makeup, whatever it is that you're trying to sell, because you wanted to spend $15.99 versus spending $150.99.
True.
Adding a zero makes a big difference.
Yes, it does. Okay, so now let's talk about business cards. You know, I've noticed there's been a change in the industry. People are not wanting to get business cards printed.
I'm online, but I'm right here with you.
Right.
I'm online. People forget about putting the work in. So I'm from the old school. See, I was a street promoter. Well, I still am. I believe still in hand-to-hand combat.
Right.
You know, I want to give somebody something tangible, something to leave them with. But everybody is a superstar because of social media. You know, I'm an Instagram star. I'm online. What if people don't want to go find you online? I'm standing right there. What do you do? And they're not putting any energy into it. Quit finding an app that can put something together. If you're creative in your services, be as creative in something that you're going to give someone, because your business card is your front line. What they see in the beginning is what they're going to judge you behind. And if you're giving out something that's crappy, that's what they're going to pretty much stick in their head. And everybody don't want to go online to find you. I'm standing right here. Why are you networking? For what? You're wasting time.
Yes. Another thing I've noticed, some people say, well, let me put it in your phone. Give me your phone and let me give you my phone number. I said, really? No. And I was recently at a health fair in January, and there was a gentleman there who was into health and wellness. He said, oh, I stopped making business cards a couple of years ago. And his wife said, well, let me text it to you. Everything is not a text. You know, you need something, like you said, tangible that you can give to people.
And the other thing is, too, especially you have the corporate world, which I'm going to call that traditional 3.5 by 2 business card. That's great for, hi, I'm Jim, I'm Bob, you know, whatever. But this is fashion, arts, entertainment. Find a size that's different than a regular card. Find, like me, I build my actual business card off of a bookmark platform size because of my actual brand. It's a faith-based brand. So I use it as a bookmark, but it's big enough and long enough where it's enough visual. So, and also too, if I'm networking, if everybody's passing out that one small card, they want to hold my card. They want to put it somewhere. They want to keep it somewhere. There are other size cards. There's small squares, there's big squares. Like my latest card that I'm going to do, it's going to be foil, and it's like 3 by 9, and it's like, if I'm not networking and you give me this card, my card's gonna look like this. They're gonna be like, who do you want to keep?
Right.
It's in that day and age of what's gonna stand out. Everybody is doing something in this industry, from hair, you know, wigs, nails, the bundles, you know. But what makes you stand out a little different?
Right.
Spend a little. Again, you're charged for your services, but you're not putting anything into your own service-oriented situation.
Very true. Okay.
Quit being generic.
Absolutely. We are now going to pause for a commercial break, and I have an audio that I'd like to share with you all, and this is about the importance of branding. The importance of branding. Take a listen.
The importance of branding, in a nutshell.
You saw these, right? Have you seen these two? These are my last two purses.
I don't miss you.
Your brand is a really powerful business tool.
That's why.
Another way to describe your brand is the personality of your business. It makes you more attractive to potential customers and helps you stand out from competitors. It does this by telling people 4 important things about your business. It tells them who you are, what you do, how you do it, and why you do it. Who you are is about your visual identity, the way you look. So that includes things like your logo, your website, your literature or packaging. It also includes your name. This aspect of your brand will often be the first contact someone has with you. What you do isn't just about listing the products or services you offer, it's about explaining the benefit of those products and services. It's about explaining how your products and services will improve their business or their life. How you do it is about the way you deliver your product or service. It's about communicating the values within the business that are reflected in your behaviour as a company. Why you do it is about sharing the purpose that lies at the heart of your business. What is it that motivates you? What is it that drives you and your business? Who you are and what you do are often what attracts someone to your business initially, but it's how and why you do it that will build long-term relationships with loyal customers. So if you're serious about building your business, you should be serious about building your brand.
Hello, I'm Dr. Linda Amerson, the host of Ask the Hair and Scalp Doctor radio show. We would like to stay socially connected with you. Did you know 80% of the world's population uses social networks to stay in the know of news, events, and postings of information? With that being said, these are my social media networks. Dr. Amerson at hairandscalpessentials.com. Twitter.com/scalpdoctor, LinkedIn.com/Linda Amerson, Facebook.com/Linda Amerson, Facebook.com/HairAndScalpEssentials.com, Facebook.com/All About Hair and Scalp Issues, Facebook.com/Ask the Hair and Scalp Doctor radio show, YouTube.com/user/HNSDoctor/videos, HairAndScalpEssentials.com, again, HairAndScalpEssentials.com.
We're back. We are continuing the conversation with Percy Ray Bryant the third.
There you go.
Yes, the whole third. And the topic today is marketing and branding the beauty professional. Marketing and branding the beauty professional. Okay, now Percy, let's talk about the importance of a website.
Very important. Where can I find your product after I've been introduced to you?
Okay.
Where can I find you once I've seen your card that either came from your client or you? How can I find you to buy your services? How can I spend money with you? If I can't find you, can't spend no money with you. People that want to spend money, they have a hot $20 to $100 real tangible ready to spend. How can I find you? Biggest misconception, again, now with the age of smartphones, social media, they think that that's it. That is not it. Even like with my actual brand, I remember my second time going on Channel 8 and I was going to be on Good Morning Texas. The first time when I got my feature story, I didn't have an alert because I got called that day and they were like, hey, we want to come out right now. And I'm like, oh, but I was prepared, but I had a week when I knew I was going to be on Good Morning Texas, and I called everybody involved with me. We have a week. We're going to redo this site. We're going to reshoot it. We're going to revamp it, rebrand it, because I will not be online. Because they're going to ask, where can I find you at? I'm not fixing to tell them to find me on Facebook. I'm not fixing to tell them to find me on Twitter. I'm not fixing to tell them to find me on Instagram, because in the professional world, that does not cut it. I'm going to tell them, I'm going to take my time, www.praybypercyray.com, period. Okay, on my site, it's going to link back to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, but my core identity is going to be my .com, .org, whatever it is. You have to have it to be consistent in building a brand. If you want to be a hobby, stay on Instagram, stay on Twitter, stay on Facebook. That's great. That's a good starter kit. But if you want to be, again, I could see it when you're in class, when you're coming out of high school, before you get your license, when you're a cosmetologist, full bred license, and you want to be outside of a booth rental, you should not be a salon owner and not have a .com something. You should have a product to sell. Period.